we've reached that point in the night where we have one comedian left. Our feature! Put your hands together and spit some hot fire for Jordan Bench!
Thank you. So how's it going? I was talking to that guy. How are ya? Yeah. So I'm gonna be up here for 30 to 45 minutes. It's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be some bumbling and stumbling. It's gonna be offensive. Oh, it's gonna be offensive.
Better be!
Yeah, better be. I'm gonna pull a Bill Cosby if you don't mind. I'm gonna sit down while I tell the jokes. Your drinks are safe. Your drinks are all safe. Except for that, guys. Isn't that wild? Bill Cosby. Woo! Who would have guessed it? Who would have guessed it? He's the last person I would have guessed.
Yeah!
He knows. He wouldn't have guessed it either. That's what all those women said. So, you know what just happened to me? I was standing out front and this guy came up to me and he goes, "You know what you look like, man?" I was like, "What? What do I look like?" He's like, "You look like a homosexual Puerto Rican dance instructor." I'm like, no, that's not what I look like. It's what I am. How's it going? Not you, this guy. Do you like dancing? I can teach you. Okay. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually a homosexual. Yeah.
I feel like I'm also.
For a long time, I thought I was asexual, and then I came up to Bellingham and I saw this greasy hobo. I'm a homosexual. It finally clicked for me. His dirt-covered knees just did it for me. I was like, oh man, those dirty knees are extraordinary. Some good dirty knees. How do you guys feel about the Jehovah's Witness? Don't like him. Most people don't like him. Most people hate the Jehovah's Witness. This is America, buddy. We got 10 things. We got hot dogs, fireworks on the 4th of July, NFL football, hating the Jehovah's Witness, and we don't count good. Because it's not 10, you see. You got it. You guys understand. You had it. When I was in high school, I was actually in a Christian hip-hop rap group. We call ourselves Jehovah's Bitches. We had one song, it's a pretty good song. Would you like to hear it?
Yes!
It's called Bible Bitches. And here it goes. Gather myself. Bible bitches! Bible bitches get all the riches. The rest is faith-based. You gotta believe I kept singing. Just because you can't hear it doesn't mean it's not happening. Jehovah's Witnesses that's a funny religion. Part of that religion, not a main part of the religion, but part of the religion is, if you're a Jehovah's Witness and you see someone committing a sin, you're not allowed to tell them. You're not allowed to turn them in. It's not a very good witness. Did you see the crime, son? I saw the whole thing. Well, what happened? I can't tell you, I'm a witness. A Jehovah's Witness. So I recently had a run-in with a minor celebrity. It's pretty incredible for me. I was at this comedy club in Wilmington, North Carolina, called the Dead Crow Comedy Club. Yeah, okay, cool. Sweet. and this comedian Joe List came through. And he was great. He was fucking great. And when a comedian does really well, I like to tell them. But I don't like to say good set, because everyone says good set. I like to say good shit. I like to go up to him and say, good shit, man, it was hilarious. What happened was, I didn't get a chance to talk to him until he was coming out of the bathroom. He came out of the bathroom and I was like, good shit, Joe! He's like, what? I was like, good shit, man, it was hilarious. Hilarious shit. We were all watching. I don't think he likes me. So I recently had a picnic with some friends, and we set up some ribbons as decorations. Then this bear came and he ripped up all our shit. But the ribbons were cool, because now we had twice as many ribbons. Because the bear ripped our ribbons to ribbons. That one's stupid. Thank you. Oh, man. So, already looking at the notes, that's not a good sign. But you know what? I saw Doug Stanhope live once, and he said, when you're on a ton of drugs, and you're really drunk, you can look at your notes, it's fine. I'm not on any drugs, I'm not drunk, but I'm stupid, so... That's kind of like being on drugs. What are you on, son? I'm stupid! That's it! Driving while stupid. Oh, man. Whew. So the 2016 election is coming up. Right around the corner. It's kind of a long corner, but it's right on the other side. What do you guys got? It's looking like it's going to be either Jeb Bush or Donald Trump against Hillary Clinton.
Donald!
Oh, man. Grim future there. Grim future. I don't know. I might just not vote, because I'm thinking one of those two is going to win. I don't want one of those two to win. I wouldn't vote for them, so I'm just not going to fucking vote. The comedian George Carlin was apolitical his entire life. He never voted. He never voted. He made a point of not voting until the year 2008. He finally voted. And then he immediately died. Vote or die, Puff Daddy? No, vote and then die. George Carlin. It's funny. Kids are funny. I think kids are funny. Kids believe so many things to be absolute fact when they're not. When I was a kid, yeah, thank you, sir. I like this guy. Not homosexual, but I still like him. Well, are you a hobo? No, it's that guy. He's not a hobo. I know that. Anyways, kids believe things to be absolute facts when they're not. Let me give you an example. When I was a kid, I thought that the Alzheimer's disease was called old-timers. I thought if you make a funny face, it'll get stuck. It's not true. It's not true. I thought that police officers could shoot anyone they want with no repercussions. Well, that one might be. That one might be accurate. That one's possibly accurate. Isn't it weird that the first cop to kind of get in trouble was the cop that shot that guy in South Carolina? Not the state I would have guessed. I think that's kind of common practice in North Carolina. Or no, it's South Carolina. What's the fucking difference? Yeah! Yeah, Robbie. That's my good friend Rob. He has a mush brain. He has a drug-addled mind.
Oh!
Yeah, there it is.
Call me Mush Brain!
He's a mush brain. Oh, man. You know what's fucked up? Speed bumps. Speed bumps are fucked up.
Yep.
I was driving through this residential neighborhood doing about 60, 65. I hit this speed bump, I lose control of my car. What the fuck? That's fucked up. Speed bumps are fucked. So I had a runny nose about 2 weeks ago, and I went to the doctor. I was like, Doc, I got a runny nose. And he was like, it must be slow because it's still on your face. My doctor's a fucking idiot. Now I'm a pussy. Who goes to the doctor for a runny nose? Who does that? Oh, man. So I go to school. I go to college.
Jordan!
Thank you. And I went in to talk to my my advisor, and he was like, "Do you have AIDS?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Oh shit! I meant, do you have financial AIDS?" And I was like, "No." What kind of AIDS is that? I just know the regular AIDS. So, is that a better kind of AIDS?
Yeah!
What's your favorite kind of AIDS? I like band. Lemon's not bad. Oh man. I was watching the news and it said that the US government was sending aid to Africa. I was like, fuck, isn't there already enough AIDS? So there's not, okay. I didn't know.
He's doing it!
Yeah! I said it would be offensive. I said that. I warned you of my AIDS jokes offending you. Speaking of offensive, I'm a huge fan of the show To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Chris Hansen fan. I'm a huge, gigantic Chris Hansen fan. I want to meet him. I want to get his autograph, but he's hard to get in touch with. But I think I've concocted a plan in which I can meet him. I've been doing a lot of internet chatting. I think it's probably gonna go down like this. I'll show up at a house, after many houses before that, and Chris will finally be there. And he'll be like, "Do you know who I am?" I'll be like, "Do I know who you are? Have you gotten any of my emails? I brought some headshots. Sign those, please. Headshot of my own in case you'd like a sidekick on the show." And then I'll probably get arrested. Do you know how that ends? Which is cool because I'm a DMX fan as well. I'll bring some headshots too. What? X gonna get you. I hope he doesn't say that when I'm in jail. But I go to school for creative writing, and I want to write some movies, and I've got a movie in mind that I think is going to be really good. It's kind of a Pinocchio reboot. It's called Tokyo Pinocchio. It's about a sex robot in Japan. When he lies, his dick grows. The entirety of the film will be me standing in front of him, bent over fashion and trying to get him to lie. Where did all that motor oil go, Tokyo Pinocchio, the Japanese sex robot? Did you take it? That's a good movie, right? It's gonna put Disney back on the map. Oh man. So my generation is, I feel like my generation is just full of so many idiots. I expected someone to be like, "You're an idiot," which is true. I'm an idiot. So someone should have said that, you idiots. But we use the word a lot in conversation.
Yeah, we do.
What the fuck is that? What is that? How's it going, man? Good. How about you? Word. Like, what is that? I think it's just us being dumb and like, oh shit, what's a word I could say here? Word. Couldn't come up with anything else. That's goofy. So, global warming is an issue. Are you guys on board? I've got an interesting theory on global warming. I think about 10 to 15 years from now, it's going to be 85 degrees and sunny all over the world every day. Holy shit, global warming worked! Who could have predicted this? George Bush will be like, you're welcome. I knew it wasn't an issue. Al Gore will be like, oh fuck! It worked! Who would have guessed? George Bush would have guessed. Thank you. Oh man. I saw this sign for a dentist office the other day, and it was called North River Dental Arts. Arts? You taking artistic freedom in people's mouth? You said you had a cavity, but I went with 4 crowns because I'm an artist. Don't stifle my art. I removed the entire bottom row of your teeth because that's my way. I think the titles, we're getting carried away with titles for jobs. I don't know if you knew this, but a person who works at Subway and makes a sandwich, according to Subway, is called a sandwich artist. Like, I didn't order pickles, I'm an artist. I don't care what you order. Artistic freedom. That was kind of the same joke as the last one. Pretty similar. I worked at Domino's for a summer, and my title at Domino's was delivery expert. Do you know what it takes to qualify as a delivery expert? You ride around with another delivery expert for 15 minutes. Shit, that's all it took? I'm an expert now? What? Why go to college? I'm already an expert. Like I said earlier, I do go to college. I'm no longer a delivery expert. And I go to college for creative writing, and I was talking to my professor, and she was like, do you plan on writing anything over the summer break? And I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about starting on my autobiography. And she's like, cool, what's it about? What? Are you stupid, or am I stupid? Who's the dumb one here? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Oh, man. I used to have a gay cat. He loved the pussy. The pussy cock. He loved the pussy. Go ahead and apologize for that one in this next few. What's your favorite part about having sex with a full-grown moose? Mine is that I've never done it. But what's yours? This isn't about me. Sir? Okay. Holding on to the antlers. That's a good part about it, I would assume. I've never done it. But I would assume that's a good part. So, trying to get out more, trying to do more. I don't do much. And I recently started taking tango lessons. Now they say it takes 2 to tango, which isn't necessarily true. If you show up to the lessons alone, they'll let you participate. That one was a little sad. Oh, I don't know if you knew this, but every 365 days in Africa, a year passes. It's a little known fact. That was racist, thank you. I have another odd theory. You guys probably won't agree with this theory, but I think in like 10 to 15 years, racists will be the minority. Were you talking shit about that racist? That's fucked up, man. Don't be talking shit about that racist. Oh. So I recently saw this chart, a graph if you will, and it was of average penis sizes around the world. Right off the bat, I'm interested. Yeah, North Korea, 2.5 inches, dead last, no surprise there. And then you actually had the United States of America in not bad shape. We were actually in 4th place with 5 inches. Doesn't sound great. These are averages. We're talking averages here. I'll take it. And then you had Germany. Germany was actually in 2nd place with 5.7 inches. Fucking great. I'm mostly German. But then it hit me. And I frantically called my mom. I was like, holy shit, Mom! I think I might be Korean! She calmly reassured me that I'm definitely North Korean. And as a man who's only 1/18th North Korean, well below the North Korean average, it really grinds my gears. Boils me up inside to see these men in the Congo sitting in the #1 spot with 7.1 inches average. Those cocky bastards. They're literally cocky. Because of their large cocks. Penises. So I'm growing more and more disappointed with Jesus day by day. Because Jesus was Jewish, and Jews don't believe in Jesus. Why do you believe in yourself, kid? You have no self-confidence. I like to think that Jesus was the original low-confidence Jew. There's so many blind people out here. They all want to be healed. I can't heal all of them. There's too many. It's a Jewish Jesus. Jesus! We got 1 fish and 1 loaf of bread and millions of people that need to be fed. Should I go to the store and get more? Don't spend any money. Put your wallet away. I'm gonna make more fish and more bread using Jew magic. Alakazamberg. What's that? You drinking water? Alakazamberg. Now it's red wine. We all get hammered on Jesus' tab. The first time I told that joke was at a club in North Carolina, and I was driving down to the club and I was going over it in my head, and like, not kidding, 100 yards in front of my car, lightning struck. I was like, fuck. I'll still say it. It was a basement bar, I felt protected. Jesus must have been pretty dirty though, right? I mean, he was water resistant. You can just imagine the Virgin Mary trying to give him a bath. What the fuck?
And there's a little, like,
This kid floats!
right next to the thing where there's like paper cups.
Goddamn water resistant. I wonder if any of the disciples ever asked Jesus if they could use him as a surfboard. Jesus, I broke my board last weekend and there's a huge swell coming into the Red Sea. Can I use you as a board? Yeah, I'll lay face down, use my nose as a rudder. Once again, racist, what do you know? Oh man, I think the way that homosexuals are treated in this country is terrible. The way that we're treating these homosexuals, gays, faggots, it's terrible. I hate the way that homosexuals, gays, and faggots are being treated. They recently just, allowed gay marriage in the United States, which is good. That's a step forward, but there's still a long way to go. Woo, indeed. You guys gonna marry me someday, I think. But it's a step forward, but it's not all the way. There's still things that need to be done. And in my opinion, the main problem with homosexuals in this country is Christians. Christians fucking hate gay people. They hate them. But I think there's one thing they're forgetting. In the Bible, it says that Jesus died on the cross for our sins, So you can be gay, it's a sin, and just ask for forgiveness, and you'll get up into heaven. I'm gonna start sucking dicks. I'm not even gay. I'm gonna start sucking dicks to prove this point. And I'll be like, give me that dick. God, do you forgive me? And he's gonna have to be like, yeah. And then I'll die, I'll get up into heaven, I'll start sucking God's dick. Like, give me that dick, God! Oh, you got a big dick! I'm jerking off Jesus, I'm sucking God's dick. Back to God's dick, that's where the sound comes from. And, then Jesus is probably gonna be like, oh my God, Dad. Oh my Dad. That was wonderful. I think it's time for me to go back down to earth. There's a lot of gay men down there, and I think it's time for my second coming. That's gonna be it for me, guys.